Welcome back to room 17 over here, not in Fremont. That's right. Remote access, people. All right, so your page numbers, whatever you are, both 5th and 6th grade are working on this today. This is really great review, and this one is actually kind of confusing, so good luck on understanding it without me. So we have 5, and we're going into G, which is geometry, study of shapes. You got it, people. All right, so title for today is attributes of two-dimensional shapes. So we're going to take a step out of three-dimensional shapes just for the moment, or for the day, or whatever. You know what I mean. Look at all this wonderful work we're doing at home. Ever thought you'd have to work from home? I know, craziness. Not me. Anyway, today is 8/14. Okay, again, just review for 6th grade. You guys will be doing the same prove it side. We do have to define, oh, whoops, I forgot my title. Attributes of two-dimensional shapes. What are you watching, Savannah? Exactly. You're going to get off that computer. You're going to do some work. Did you finish your math?
Yeah, I checked it.
Did you watch lesson 8-6? I'm making her do my work so she stays on top of stuff. Okay. We are going to define 5 geometry 3. And that says, I can understand attributes belonging to two-dimensional figures. And then we are also going to define 5G4. That says I can classify based on properties. Okay? All right, so we are going to make a grid taking up most of our page. And you guys can see my whole page. It's not like on the dot cam where you guys couldn't see it all the time. So we are going to, I want 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16 lines, guys. Okay, 16 lines down. And we're going to go the full width of our page. Hopefully you guys are all staying healthy, having some fun maybe at home. I don't know. You guys can still take walks and stuff. You guys should still be taking walks or riding your bike outside if your parents are allowing you to. Hopefully they do, so you guys don't get island fever, where you guys feel like you're like stuck on an island. You have nowhere to go. You can barely see my black lines. Hopefully this is, I'm gonna go right off of the blue line so you guys can see it a little bit better. Okay. So different when I don't get interrupted all the time by like Q-Tip or Josh Fair. It's very strange not having to put people on silent mode. Well, actually I do have to put my own kids on silent mode sometimes, but there's that. I mean, I think that always happens though. Okay, I'm gonna make this one a little bit darker so you guys can see it. And then once you guys have that, we're gonna have a first section that's a little bit smaller. That lumpy flower, so fun to make, but messes up the rest of your pages. You know what I mean? And then kind of a bigger middle section, and then a smaller last section over here. Really wish I had my flares right about now. You know, my daughter has some flares upstairs, I think, or something like flares, but she hasn't offered them to me. So we're gonna title this shape. Oh, my leg itches, hold on. And then the middle one is characteristics. And the last one is the name. So you guys, this goes with geometry and doing proofs. You guys are gonna have to prove what kind of a shape things are in your future years. 6th grade, definitely next year in 7th grade, you're going to be starting to do this kind of stuff. So you need to really understand the attributes of every single kind of shape that there is. All right, our first shape, I'm gonna use red, okay? And I always use a ruler to make it perfect. So this first shape kind of looks like this. I know, don't shout it out. I know you know what the name of it is, but that is not our only goal here. You have to know why it is that shape, okay? And you guys are gonna learn how to mark up shapes. I believe we did learn this in 4th grade. I'm not completely positive, but here we go. So can you guys see this? Okay, good, I am right. Okay, so this shape has 90-degree angles. So in case you forgot that, on a protractor, which I don't have one here. Savannah, do you have a protractor?
No.
I think my husband has one, but I'm not sure where it is. So remember, 90-degree angle is like this, right? This line and this line are exactly 90 degrees. It's like your walls. Your walls stand straight up, and then your floor is like this, right? 90-degree angle. Okay, so the way we show 90-degree angle is we put a little tiny square in each of these corners. Okay? So each of our 4 corners has 90-degree angle. So we are going to write that in our characteristics. 4 90-degree angles. That's the symbol for angle. Or we can also call them right angles. All right. Then we are going to look at the sides, the side lengths. So you guys will notice that this side length and this side length are equal. And the way we show that is with little tick marks, that this side is the same as this side. So we put 1 tick mark here, 1 tick mark here. The other thing you guys should notice is that this side length and this side length are also equal to one another, but they do not equal these. Cannot put 1 tick mark there. If I only put 1 here, that means that this side length is also equal to this one, which apparently, obviously, it is not. So we're going to put 2 tick marks there to 2 tick marks here. Okay, that tells me wherever I see 2 tick marks, those line segments are the same. Okay, so over here on our characteristics or attributes, we have 2 pairs of parallel sides. What this means, 2 pairs. Remember that a pair tells you that it's 2 lines, okay? 1 pair is 2 lines. So if you have 2 pairs, that means you have 1 pair here, 1 pair here, okay? So you have 2 sets or 2 pairs of parallel lines. Parallel means that they can run and run and run. They're like train tracks. They will never cross. They are always parallel. They cannot ever cross at any point in time, okay? And then lastly, for the characteristics of this shape, 2 pairs of equal sides. So that means that these 2 sides are equal, which is 1 pair. These 2 sides are equal, which is the other pair. So 2 pairs of equal sides, 2 pairs of parallel sides. The name of this shape, you guys already knew, is a rectangle. But these questions aren't going to just ask you what is this shape. It's going to ask you, how do you know that this is the shape? And you're gonna have to name these characteristics, okay? All right, next shape. It's a tough one to draw, people, so watch carefully. Savannah, what are you watching? What? Okay, you shouldn't be watching anything that your friends are posting. You should only be watching stuff that your teacher is posting. You know that. Yet she doesn't do it. She knows, but she doesn't do it. I'm very bad at whispering, apparently. Okay, so yes, I know you already know this shape. Do not shout it out. No one can hear you. All right, but we need to know the characteristics. So again, we're gonna start with 4 right angles. Okay, you have to know the symbol for that. So we have 4 90-degree or right angles. Okay, that's Miss Munoz texting me. Then we also have this. You can get it out. Daughter's asking for lemonade. You can actually get it. Well, then you're gonna go thirsty. So this side length, this side length, this side length, and this side length. All 4 side lengths are equal. So we are going to put 1 tick mark on every single side length because they are all the same length, okay? So we have 4 equal sides. All right, and the last thing, 2 pairs of parallel sides. So if you notice, these 2 lines are parallel, these 2 lines are parallel. As you know, this is known as a square. Now, I'm gonna get to that later. Okay, I'm glad I saw my note. Okay, so down below that, we are going to now draw, and I'm just gonna freehand this one the best of my ability. And you know, my ability is pretty good, so there's that. Okay. Okay, beautiful. Now, this is different than the other ones, okay? It's kind of like that square just got pushed over on the top.
Is class
Okay? No, class is not over. It's only 2:01 in the afternoon. You still have like 45 minutes. You can get on Lexia.
I want to get on technology.
No, that's too bad because you lost 3 hours earlier for having a pouty attitude. Anyway, I'm on video. My students can hear you. Shh, shh, shh.
There's only 2 hours.
See, she doesn't shut up when I ask her to be quiet. Okay.
I want 2 hours too.
All right. So the first thing that we're going to look at is the angles. You guys have to remember what obtuse, right, and acute mean. Obtuse is very obese and large. Acute is a tiny little acute guy. He's so cute. He's tiny. He's less than 90 degrees. Obtuse and very, very fat is larger than 90 degrees. Cute is less than 90. Obtuse is greater than 90. Acute, obtuse. Okay, anyway, moving on. What's my daughter doing over there? So we have an obtuse angle on this side. We have an obtuse angle on this side. Okay? And this angle and this angle are the same measurement. So we are going to label those with tick marks, just like we do our side lengths when they are equal. This side right here is a cute. It's so cute. And this one right here, he's so cute too. And this one is equal to this one, so we're gonna put 2 marks.
Please stop talking like that.
Okay. Adriana got annoyed. You're gonna put 2 marks here, 2 marks here. That symbolizes that these 2 angles are the same measurement, but they are not equal to these. So we are going to write that. This shape has 2 obtuse angles and 2 acute angles. Not telling you precisely the measurement, that doesn't matter. All that matters is that you have 2 that are larger than 90 degrees and 2 that are smaller than 90 degrees, okay? The next thing is that you have 2 pairs of parallel lines. All right, so these 2 lines are parallel, and these 2 lines are also parallel. Just like on the square, but the angles are different. And lastly, all 4 side lengths are the same. Okay, so we're gonna mark each of our 4 sides with 1 tick mark for equal sides. And if you guys don't know the name of this, only when it has 4 equal sides, when it looks like a square that's been pushed a little bit on top, this is called a rhombus. Okay. All right. Next one. Oh, I should have added another section. I don't like that I don't have something on here. Okay, so this next one we're going to put, you know what? I'm going to add a section here. All right, bear with me, guys. Let's go ahead and draw this one. And you're gonna offset the line. I made it 3 centimeters. It doesn't matter what you make it as long as it looks like mine. Great, she let the dog in. Now she's gonna scream as soon as he starts biting her. She's gonna be like, Mommy, come help me. And I'm gonna be like, sorry, I'm in the middle of a video. It's gonna have to bite you now. Okay, so this one follows the same attributes as up here. We still have 2 obtuse, so let's label those. I'm gonna label them with 2 tick marks because it's larger. And then we have 2 acute. So these 2 angles are still the same measurement. These 2 angles are the same measurement. These are obtuse, these are acute. So that's the same as the rhombus above. 2 obtuse angles, 2 acute angles. Oops. Okay, same as the rhombus, we still have this set of parallel sides and this set of parallel sides. So we have 2 pairs of parallel sides, okay? But the difference now is much like our rectangle above, this side is the same length as this side. However, this side is the same length as this side, but these 2 side lengths are not the same as this. So this is similar to a rectangle that has been pushed. This is similar to a square that has been pushed. So this has 2 sets of, oh, whoops, I messed up. Where's my whiteout? Here it is. Oh, wait. Equal sides. Oh, that's right. 2 sets of equal sides. Equal sides. This is known as a parallelogram. Could barely fit it in there. Whew! Oh man, shiitake mushrooms. This pen keeps doing that to me. I can't put the cap on it. It like flies apart. Stupid pen. Okay, next one. Oh shoot. Thank God. Okay, it's like broken on the top. All right, so next one we're gonna do is a straight line on top, smaller straight line. And then down below, a larger straight line. And then we're going to connect them. Dude, I'm dying of thirst. I can't wait to finish this video so I can go get something to drink. Okay, and you guys should know this figure, but in case you don't, let's talk about it. So again, we have only this time, notice that these 2 lines are not parallel. So we only have 1 set of parallel lines. That's the newest change that we have. 1 set parallel lines. Okay, then they are not the same length. This is not the same length as this. This line is, however, the same length as this line. Okay, so 1 set of equal sides. All right, and then if you notice this angle, is it acute? Is it just a little acute angle? Or is it obtuse? Oh my gosh, my daughter is so awesome. She just got me a cup of water. And she made me lunch, so she's super cool. All right, so these are obtuse angles. They are larger than 90 degrees, so I'm gonna mark those as being the same angle measurement. Then down below, this angle right here, he's a cute little guy. And this is the same measurement as this one, okay? So this shape also has 2 pairs congruent angles. I don't like that. Well, how did we say it above? 2 obtuse angles and 2 acute angles. And they are the same measurement, okay? This is called a trapezoid. I'm gonna extend my paper, my grid, and I'll put the note that I have at the bottom there, maybe on this side. Because I added the parallelogram. I don't know why I never had the parallelogram on this grid. It's a very important shape. Dude, it smells like egg farts. Ugh. Gross. Anyway. Get the dog off the couch. Savannah! Ayúdale.
No, I got him.
Okay. And in the last section down here, I'm going to just freehand this lovely shape. Wah! Wah, wah. Ooh. Yeah. All right. If you notice, none of the sides are equal. No equal sides. And if you notice, no equal angles. That's right, guys. How many sides does it have? It has 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's label them. We'll start here. That side is not equal to this side, which is not equal to this side, which is not equal to this side. So yes, you have to have a different number of tick marks on each side. The same thing goes for the angles. So we're gonna start here, that gets 1. Start here, and then go here, that gets 2. This gets 3. This gets 4. All different angles, all different side lengths, but it has 4 sides, so it is known as a quadrilateral. I'm going to put a cheat sheet over on this side. This is what I was teaching Adriana earlier. You guys should know these prefixes. Uni equals 1. Bi equals 2. Tri equals 3. Good job, Adriana. Quad equals
4.
What's 5?
5 is pent.
Yes, you got it. Pent equals 5. What's 6?
Hex.
Good. Hex equals 6. What's 7?
It was sept.
Sept equals 7. And what's 8?
Oct.
All right. And then over here on this side, I'm going to put a little note. And it's kind of like a brain teaser. Okay, let's see. You guys can read sideways. All right. So a square can always be a rectangle. Dude, why does that phone keep ringing? But a rectangle can never be a square. Okay, so a square can always be a rectangle, but a rectangle can never be a square. Why is that? So why that is, if we look back at our square, let's look at the attributes of what we call a rectangle. 4 90-degree angles. Do we have 4 90-degree angles in the square? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we do. Second attribute, 2 pairs of parallel sides. Do I have 2 pairs of parallel sides here? 1, 2. Yes. 2 pairs of equal sides. 1 pair of equal sides. 2 pair of equal sides. All 4 are equal. So you definitely do have at least 2 pairs of equal sides. So a square can always be a rectangle because it can be characterized with these characteristics. However, a rectangle cannot ever be classified as a square because it does not have 4 equal sides. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, on your Prove It side, I'm going to post, I'm posting a handout into the classroom for this one. So Prove It, go ahead and glue that in. You're gonna print out the full size, fold it in half. I can't show it to you because I haven't printed it out yet, and I have the answers on the one in my old book. So Prove It side, you're gonna glue that handout in. And then you are going to do 5th grade, you're gonna do SAB pages 295, 296. 6th grade, I'll post something else for you guys to do. All right, sound good? Great. Bye, guys.